What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to Break It Down, the show where we talk directly to the artists and get a peek behind the curtain and the creative process that goes into making some incredible songs, music videos, and albums. I'm your host, DJ WorksHard. Joining us again today is my man, M. Dot.
What's going on, man? I'm back. Back like I never left.
Back like you never left. Dining in Dystopia is a project that you're releasing soon.
Working on
vinyl.
Yep.
Give everybody.
Actually, it's done. Not even working on. Yeah, it's done.
Cool. Yep. Let everyone know some of the features on there.
Cool G Rap, Conway, RJ Payne, Mighty Vic produces on it. Shout outs to Mighty Vic. Can you still see me, Mike?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Mighty Vic produces on it. He produced Boomerang for Big Pun. He produced so many records. My Life for Cool G Rap, coolest dude ever too. Really grateful that he even did anything on it. Yeah, man, it's a great record. I'm not just saying it because it's my record, you know. The art is crazy. The art is by a homie in Germany and another homie in Switzerland. They did the front and the back. Fun story about that is the dude is a fan, the one in Switzerland both of them, the dude in Germany too, that I met, and he was a bartender, and he asked me to sign Eagle and the Enemy. And I saw his paintings, and I was like, yo, I want to, you know, and you remember the Core Bar, you know, he was the bartender at that bar, and he was an artist who wanted the vinyl. And I feel bad. I sold him the vinyl. Like I should have just given it to him now in hindsight. And now he's doing the back cover to the Dining in Dystopia, which he did, which you saw today. So you get all the exclusives, you know, you and Brian. You know, so
well,
just Brian.
But...
You know, what do you say?
Me first and then Brian.
Then Brian after. But yeah, so that's how, you know, but that's what I'm putting out. I keep saying working on, but it's done. I'm just tweaking the edits and, you know, the masters in the art. But it was sending it out this weekend for the vinyl pressing, you know.
Awesome. Well, we'll have to do another episode
discussing absolutely
that.
Big time.
Right now, we want to get into Days Are All the Same, produced by High Tech. So let's break it down. This is a track off of Ego and the Enemy. Music video came out recently. Why don't you tell us how you linked up with High Tech and how long ago you linked up with High Tech?
I feel like when you say let's break it down, it should be like MTV Cribs, was like boom, 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 and then like they do the speed up, you know, like it's like we're about to start, you know. But no, so High Tech,
we're lacking on production value right now.
No, you're gonna do it. It's dope even without it. You know what I mean? I'm not just saying that. Like, all right, so High Tech originally, shout outs to Rev. This is literally as easy as this. They were talking on fucking Facebook or something. I don't have a personal Facebook, so I have a music page, but like Rev's always on that shit. Rev, don't listen to him when he's like, I'm not on Facebook. He lives on Facebook. Rev from EMS lives on Facebook. Okay, Rev, when you watch this, you can laugh or cry or one or the other, or do that face you did in that video. What's the video with the snapshot of him, like the reaction?
Yes,
you know you were on Facebook a lot. So he was messaging with High Tech for years. And he was showing him my stuff. I swear to God.
When was this? Early
this was
2010?
Oh my God, dude. 2012, maybe. You know what I mean? I gotta look that up I gotta really look that shit up to see like the dates.
Dropped the album in 2017. So
yeah, dude, it was at least 5 years old. At least I had that beat. So they established a relationship, and then Rev was hitting him up, and he's like, you know, and like, you know, this is, you know, my man, blah, blah, blah. And I swear to God, man, Rev set that whole thing up. Like Rev connected me with Tech, and Tech just was like, yo, it's all good. Sent me a couple beats. I peeped them. I didn't love them at first. Again, not to do this, but I was like, you know, they were like very thin, and I didn't realize how much depth they had, you know? And, but I ended up choosing Days Are All the Same, and I sat on it. I sat on it for a while because I wanted to, like, when I put out I wanted to have more eyes on me when I put out that record. You know, I didn't just want to put it out. So then in 2017, we were finishing Ego and the Enemy. And it was probably the last song, second to last song. Large Pro's up there too. It's one of those. And I'll never forget, I was in Roxbury at Bryce's Quiz again. Shout out to Quiz. I was at his studio, And I wrote that song in 1 hour, the entire song, all 3 verses,
Right.
everything, the chorus. I wrote that. I mean, it was just pouring out of me. And what I was talking about was that which I'm victim to more than ever in my life. And back then I wasn't even 1/10 how I am now. We're on our phone 24/7. And it's like, you know, we're addicted to everything, you know, like, you know, it's a drug. I wake up and I'm checking Twitter. It's like, it's fucked up. Yeah. And like, you know, a mom's in a room and her kid's in the room, and the mom, they're both crying inside. The mom's looking for attention on Tinder, and the kid's looking for attention on Facebook or whatever social media that they have, Snapchat. And they're not noticing that they're there with each other, not helping each other. You know what I'm saying? They're not like looking at each other. They're looking at their screens. So the days are all the same. It's a repeat. It's a repeat. It's a repeat. Man, it was like, I'm not just saying this. Actually, I'm looking at the Boston, is either the Herald. Can you see that?
Yeah.
They talked about that song being like the most powerful on the record, you know, because, you know,
it's a huge song. It really
is. What does it say? Yeah. No, it hits a chord. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's what he says. Which you can take on. Yeah, you can take on the hollowness of the modern life. You know, was it King Kevin? I'm sorry, I'm going off topic. I just wanted to see what he talked about that, and that stuck with me. I just remember that, you know, like chicks regurgitating, trying to live that good life. Dudes increase the murder rate, trying to live that hood life. It's just everybody trying to be something they're not, because that's what they're told they have to be. You know what I mean? You know, chicks trading up because they're watching Sex in the City, like they're on to the next guy. So then we shot a video. Shout out to Miles Joyner. He shot Dreamscape, and he shot Finish, which people love that video too. He's fantastic, man. He saw my videos because he worked with Token. Shout out to Token. And he wanted to work with Boston artists. And he just like, yo, I want to work with you. He hit me up. We connected, and we did the first video, Finish. And then we shot Dreamscape, which was a good success or a nice success with Marco Polo. Anyways, he shot Days Are All the Same. I didn't like the edit. As usual, I'm like, you know, picky with the shit. He's in Washington, so we lose touch for a little bit. We stayed in touch. We weren't working together every day to finish the product because I'm putting out other stuff. But we're not going to not finish that or not put that out. I ended up finding an animated video that I chopped up that I put out on YouTube. I chopped up scenes on my iMovie, which you were showing me how to use iMovie. And I literally people were like blown away how much it fit the song. The little guy looking at the phone. And it's not my clip. It's a clip I found, to be clear. And then, you know, I'm like, fuck this, man. We got a record with high tech. We can't not put this out. You know, like meaning like a real video. So I hit up Miles. Miles had stuff going on. We ended up taking the footage and chopping it a little bit ourselves, Victor Keys and I, like not much, just a couple edits that we wanted within the actual footage. Yeah, and then we put it out, and people react to it. People love that video. Brian's in the video, and Smiley.
Shout out to Brian from
Hip
Hop. Smiley, Quiz.
Yep.
Shot that in my old store.
In your old iPhone repair store in Auburn. So, you know, to give that place a shout out, man. 911 iPhone repair. I don't know if you want to keep that, but
it's all good.
They do great work. So, no, but I literally thought that was like so cool that we didn't let that video die. We actually went back and put it out and made sure that people saw it, you know?
Yeah. And that video was, we sat on it almost 2 years before we breathed life into it, and
more, right? You
people,
know, like
maybe more. Yeah. If you go and watch it, you can see it touches on a lot of things. I think our video, Miles did an incredible job.
I do like the video now,
and it's definitely checking out.
He has flavor that you could feel. You know what I mean? Like I know that he has something with the way he shoots, and that's why I liked his stuff. And I'm happy that we were able to not waste that video. You know what I mean? That we were able to salvage that clip. But yeah, that's a dope video. High Tech. I mean, like I said, man, that's a great look. I never, High Tech is like bucket list for me. You know what I mean? He's one of my favorite producers ever. I remember Round and Round with Janelle and Method Man. And I was like, this dude's wild on the beats, So, but yeah, that's how it came together. We weren't wasting it. We weren't not putting it out, So I made the original art clip, and then I was like, you know what? Let's go back and revisit the video that we shot that we weren't ready to put out at that time. So when we put it out, people were like, oh shit, you got a song with High Tech. And they didn't even know about it. Some of them didn't know about it. Like, it was reintroducing them to that,
Yeah, the song is Days Are All the Same, produced by High Tech. And here's a clip of the music video.
Yes, sir.
High Tech. Same life, same wife, you got the same job. 666 written on your name card. Every day you wake up and you thank God. Same life, same wife, you got the same job. 666 written on your name card. Every day you wake up and you thank God. You a number, you a slave in this rat race. Say you got it rough and you're in a bad place. Had to have those Nikes though with the fat lace. Corporate America eating off your fat face. Hits repeated from sun up to sundown. They got you on a hamster wheel, go and run now. Consume, go and get that gun now. License to carry, barrel holds 1 round. It's sad, it's sick, they tell you what to get. GNC commercials say your belly needs to rip. You ain't up to date, your celly is a 6. And there's not enough likes on your selfies and your pics. Nothing's good enough, you need to have your gear ill. They chuckle, they laugh, they point and they steer still. You're depressed and them pills help the stress. Nevertheless, hate builds in your flesh. We trapped in the maze, nights turn to days. They got you brainwashed, work you can't take off. They want you buying what they selling and supplying. As the day is ending, feeling like the days are blended. Every day is the same.
All right, that was Days Are All the Same. M. Produced by High Tech off of Ego and the Enemy. Get that wherever you listen to your music. It is fire, guaranteed. It's going to be added to your playlist. M. Thanks for stopping by. Let everybody know where they can find you.
And shout out to LP2. He doesn't get enough credit. He did those cuts. He took my words. I sent him the words, and he kind of like cut them. You know what I mean? Like, of course he cut them. I just meant like I did the chorus, and he kind of stuttered them a little bit, But at M. Boston, shout outs to DJ WorksHard. You know what I mean? My brother. You know what I mean? Like, thank you for having me. Like this. I'm sorry it took us a while to get together, but it was well worth it.
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to have some great episodes coming out. A lot of our fans' favorite songs, M.EMS, only music. A lot of these songs have some great stories behind them, and we want to be able to let
you were there.
What goes into these songs, the years it takes, some of them, videos, and they know we work hard in putting out quality products, but sometimes there's more to the story, and
sure,
you our listeners out there are now getting a little piece of it. So thanks for stopping by again, and for everyone listening out there, thanks for tuning in to Break It Down. We'll catch you on the next episode.
Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Break It Down. Subscribe to us on YouTube, Spotify, iTunes, or wherever you get your podcast. If there's a song or video you want us to break down with an artist, hit us up on social media at Own Lane Music, or hit the artist up directly and mention our show. Maybe we can talk to him. That's it, everyone. Peace out.